General Hospital spoilers reveals that Drew will find himself in an extremely ironic situation. Recently, Drew and Carly's relationship is going very well. They couldn't even help but kiss each other. Carly could sleep with Drew in the next episodes, but she called Jason's name, making Drew extremely angry. It proves that Carly only sees Drew as his brother's replacement. Drew used to live under Jason's memory, and all the people of Port Charles thought it was Jason. But after Jason returned, everything was clear, and Jason got back what belonged to him. Maybe that's why Drew will be obsessed with being a copy of Jason. Even then, Carly and Drew weren't even close at all. Drew has been missing for 2 years and suffers from Peter's abuse. He had the opportunity to return to reunite with his daughter. Only now did Carly admit that she had just come into contact with the real Drew. And just as Carly predicted, Drew was also a warm man, but sometimes she saw the figure of Jason in Drew. Is it because the two are too familiar? Recall that when Drew returned to Port Charles, Carly also received news of Jason's death. Drew is heartbroken because he can't save his twin brother, and Carly can't accept this truth either. Both of them shared their feelings, so it was easier to share. There was a time when Drew couldn't help but kiss Carly, even though Carly soon pushed him away. At that time, because Carly was still married to Sonny, she didn't want things to go too far. Now that the situation has changed, Sonny and Carly have completed their divorce proceedings. Obviously, Carly will become a lot more open and relaxed. If that romantic moment happened again, it would be hard for her to resist. Sonny has no right to interfere in Carly's love affairs anymore, plus he slept with Nina, then got caught by Carly. If Sonny was bad, then Carly didn't have to think twice about going with another man. Sonny was already in bed with Nina, so it made perfect sense for Carly to spend the night with someone. In recent times, only Drew has been close range with Carly. Will she go further with Drew? It is possible that Carly will lean on Drew's shoulder after her failed marriage to Sonny. Sonny, seeing Drew and Carly gradually becoming closer, mocked Drew as a clone of Jason. Obviously, what Sonny said hit Drew's psyche. Jason is such an outstanding person, and Drew will be able to live forever in Jason's shadow. Looking back at Carly's attitude, usually she would always go to Jason whenever she had a problem, but Jason disappeared from Port Charles and was replaced by Drew. It seemed that even Carly was trying to find Jason's traits in Drew. If Jason was here, would Carly need to see Drew? This is an extremely unique episode and contributes to the making film even more dramatic. The producers will continue to use this to make Carly call out Jason's name while he's in bed with Drew. Previously, when Sonny went missing, Carly and Jason held a wedding to stabilize the situation in the gang. But it was true that the two of them had feelings for each other, and if Sonny didn't come back, the two of them would have gone to bed on their wedding night. Because of this, Sonny argued with Carly. Now Jason was gone anyway. He was buried in the tunnel collapse, and it is not clear whether he is alive or dead. Drew, of course, became the most suitable choice for Carly at this time. The two of them would soon spend the night together, and it would be ironic if Carly called out Jason's name while with Drew. Stay tuned for more details. ABC General Hospital spoilers reveal that Jason will be back in April. This is great news because Jason will be Carly's man.